So essentially, there's a platform that can literally tell you if a company can offer visa sponsorship or not based on the role that you're applying for. The platform itself is called Visa Job Hubs, and you can find this if you search visajobhubs.com on Google. So, what is the platform? How does it work? Essentially, when you log in, you're going to be on this dashboard right here, and it's essentially the web page for it. If you go to dashboard, then you can see all the different jobs that you can apply to. For example, if we scroll down, it just tells you about Visa Jobs Hub. It tells you about myself. I'm the founder of Visa Job Hubs, and I created this for international students. So essentially, if you go to the left-hand corner right here, you click on jobs, it's going to take you to many different jobs that you can actually apply to. And as you can see right here, if I go to this remote research data analyst role, it tells me it's a full-time role. It's a data analyst position, but it also tells me that the company won't offer visa sponsorship. And it does this based on metrics that I've fed it into the AI model. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I know this? And is this legit? Let me tell you one thing, this is very legit because this specific software was endorsed by the UK government for the Innovator Founder Visa. And I'm on the Innovator Founder Visa. And because of this software, many international students are able to find out if the visa can be offered or not. And if it can't, then there's no point applying. So, for example, if I go on LinkedIn and I'm looking at this job, as an international student, I'll most likely end up applying for it. But people don't understand that, look, based on the data that we have, HMRC cannot sponsor for the associate data scientist role because of the data that we have. And the data that we've built is super unique. No one has access to it, no one can have access to it, and no one can ever compare to how good we're doing this. So there's nothing like this in the job market right now. And even if someone creates something, they won't be to our level. But let's just walk through, how do you actually use this website? How do you apply to jobs on this website? And how can you figure out what's the best way to utilize it essentially? Well, the first thing is obviously you want to create an account. I'm currently on my admin account, but you will have your normal account. Okay. As you can see here, you're gonna have a couple of things. You're gonna have the For You page, the applied jobs, job settings, as well as my emails. What you need to do is go to job settings. Over here, you can upload your resume or CV. If you upload your CV or resume, what happens then is that the AI software that we've built is going to recommend jobs based on the CV that you've uploaded. There's also a function where you will receive new updates about jobs that match your CV. And the AI prediction rate is really good. So I highly recommend everyone upload your CV so that the AI can recommend you jobs and you can apply to them. The other way is manual. So if you don't want to upload your CV, what you can do is you can come to the right hand side right here. As you can see, it tells you what type of jobs you're looking for. If you're going for full time, part time, contract, or even internship. Most students end up going for full time roles because obviously they want sponsorship. What you can do for the visa sponsorship likelihood is remove won't sponsor, remove unlikely, and just keep definitely, likely, and might. These are the top three ones, and ideally, you want to be applying to roles that fit that specific criteria. The other bit is what sort of roles you want to explore. There's a long list of roles here. And I always tell everyone, if you can't find your role here, just drop me a message and I'm more than happy to add that role for you manually. So, what we'll do here is we're going to select all the different roles that are available. Okay. We're going to go back to the For You page and we're going to be presented with a variety of roles that might, likely, or will definitely sponsor. So, as you can see right here, there are so many different roles. It's telling you if the company has a sponsorship license, it's telling you if it can definitely sponsor, and it's also telling you how many people they sponsored for that specific year. So, it's giving you confidence if the company can sponsor or not. And one of the best things about this website is that jobs are being updated on a daily basis. You're going to get access to thousands of jobs if you're on the premium plan. I'll get to that in a bit. So, as you can see, you have access to so many jobs, and the companies are all there, and the companies are all available, and you're going to have a really good time utilizing the software because it's going to tell you the exact functionality of how to use it. So, one thing that we can look at is that, for example, if I want to apply for a hotel role, the company is a licensed sponsor. The company might sponsor this visa. And the reason we know this is because they probably sponsored in the past, but they haven't sponsored recently, so it's a might. They offered seven costs in 2024. So, it's a fairly decent number. Anything between 5 to 10 is pretty good. Now, there's a couple of areas where it says that it likely sponsors, but it's not a licensed sponsor. This is just purely based on data and the metrics that we've collected. What this means is that, for example, the company might get a sponsorship license for you if you have the right skill set for it. And we have done so much research into this and we've analyzed so many data points so that we can actually predict it accurately, so that there's no guess game for any international student. International students have the full confidence that, okay, if I apply to this job, the chances of me getting selected are XYZ%. That's why I highly recommend everyone to use Visa Job Hubs when you're looking for jobs. So please try to utilize Visa Job Hubs. Have a good time. I'll put the link in the caption below so that you can access it. And I hope you have a really good time using it.